Everyone, toxic people and toxic emotions. That's a topic for today. But first, I will try to define the term toxic, how I see it, okay? So, toxic people are, for me, are those who drain our energy, who are pulling us down emotionally, physically, and mentally when we are around them. But I would like to emphasize the fact that actually any of us can be toxic, can be perceived as a toxic person, depending on who are you talking to, and also depending on our emotional state. What's the predominant emotion in our life at a certain point in time? So any of us can be toxic, but some people are considered more toxic than others. Why? Because this would be people who in most cases live in a state of negative emotions like fear, like guilt, shame, also pride or anger. So if you have lots of these emotions in your life and you are clinging to them, you're holding to them, you're holding a grudge, okay, then you may be perceived as a toxic person, because being around a person like that, it's very draining, okay? That's why, for example, if you have people dealing with depression or anxious people, quite often, they become very isolated, and the reason for that is that other people don't want to be around this kind of energies because they are very draining, okay? So it's not about being toxic as a person, it's what kind of emotions are predominant in our lives. That's the main issue, okay? And I recently read a book about letting go techniques by David R. Hawkins, if I can remember correctly the name of the author. And he's actually promoting this technique of letting go of those negative emotions. And it's not about suppressing or repressing those emotions. It's about just letting them go, letting go of the energy attached to those emotions. And actually it may have a healing effect on people who would live in the state of those negative emotions, okay? They may, when they let go, they may start to feel lighter. They may start to feel healthier, okay? There's lots of talk about forgiveness in our culture. And actually there is a reason behind it, okay? Because forgiveness is kind of letting go. And also what I would like to underline is, we can become toxic to ourselves when we hold on to those negative emotions. So not only we are becoming toxic to other people, but actually we may destroy our own health by holding on to anger, to guilt, to shame, when we start blaming others, okay? So if you live in anger, if you live in constant fear, this will have an effect on people around you, but also on yourself, okay? I wanted to make you aware of that. So why not checking the technique, you know, just letting go of those emotions, okay, and you'll see what happens, okay? Have a great fun. Bye bye.